Potter inspired DIY video. Now I had so much fun filming this for you guys, and let me tell you, all the DIYs came out superb, and it just really looks cute on my shelf, and I cannot wait for you guys to try this out. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Alright my loves, the first DIY is going to be your own golden snitch. You will need some gold glitter, a sponge brush, some Mod Podge, and a foam ball. First you want to coat your foam ball in some Mod Podge. I use a toothpick so I could hold it up while I spread the glue all over. You want to keep spreading the glue until you coated the whole foam ball, and once you're done with that, you're going to sprinkle some glitter over it. And I just kept coating it over and over again until I got as much glitter as I want, because guys, you can never have too much glitter, right? Look how pretty this looks. I just love the way the glitter looks on the foam ball, and I randomly thought of this idea because I was like, I do have a golden snitch, but why don't I just make my own and it would turn out really cute. And I really do like how this turns out in the end. You guys have to keep watching to see how it looks. And bam, that's what it looks like so far. I just love how this looks, and I put it in one of those little foam thingies that you put in flower pots to hold it up so that way it could dry properly. Alright, next it's time for the wings. You're going to need some sticks or popsicle sticks of your choice, some aluminum foil, and a Sharpie marker. You can either trace the wings or you could just freehand them like I did. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you want to cut them out. To get them even and save you more time, you can fold the foil in half so that way when you cut them out, you get two. If you guys end up recreating any of these DIYs, please tag me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat. I would love to see your recreations. Now once you let your foam ball dry for a good 24 hours, you want to take your popsicle stick and just poke it through, and then make sure it's as even as possible. Next, you want to take your Mod Podge and you want to coat your stick really good with some glue, and then you're going to place your wings on top and you're done. I seriously love how this golden snitch came out, and guys, you don't just have to use this for Halloween decorations. If you want, when Christmas time comes around, you guys can easily poke something at the top, just put a pretty ribbon or something through it, and you can use it as an ornament on your tree. How cool is that idea? Alright my loves, next we're on to unicorn blood. You're going to need a potion label, which I got off of Google, some Mod Podge, clear glue, and a mason jar of your choice, some glitter, and some food coloring. Now this is very simple. All you want to do is take the lid off of your glue and pour it into the mason jar. Then you're going to add the food coloring. I wanted purple, but I didn't have purple food coloring, so I mixed blue and red, and then I just stirred that around. I added my glitter in, I put my lid on top, and that's it. Guys, seriously, look how cool this looks. I just can't. Now for this next step, please, if you are underage, please ask for adult supervision, because I do not want anybody burning their house down or anything. So I got this little tea candle and I'm just burning the edges around my potion label to add that really cool effect, so that way it looks more old and dingy. Now you want to take some Mod Podge, put that on the back of your potion label, stick it onto your mason jar, and you are done. And guys, I love how this came out, and it's gonna look really cute on my shelf. And there you have it, unicorn blood. Alright my loves, next we're going to make the Grim. All you need is a teacup, which I got for 88 cents at Walmart, and a Sharpie marker. And I just looked at a picture on Google and I basically just freehanded this. So obviously I drew the wolf inside, and then I'm just gonna color it in, put dots all over the inside of the cup, and basically that's all you have to do for this step. And honestly, you can make it your own, so if you want to add more effects to it, whatever you want to do, it is a DIY, so go crazy and make it your own. And there you have it. You have your very own Grim. Next, we're going to make a Ministry of Magic sign for my toilet. So you're going to need a wooden plaque of your choice, some golden spray paint, and you guys want to make sure that you do this outside because of the fumes and everything, and make sure that you have an adult around if you're young, because we don't want you messing anything up. And then you're just going to spray paint your plaque and coat it as much as you want. let that dry for 24 hours, and then you can start painting your words onto there. So I'm just going to write Ministry of Magic, and you could put an arrow pointing to your toilet, but we don't want the muggles to know where it's located at, so you don't have to do that and make it obvious. Alright loves, now you want to take your time with this step because you do not want to mess up. That will not be good, or you're just going to have to clean it up and start all over again. So just take your time when you're painting your letters on here, and you will have to do like 3 coats because I had to keep going over them because they were coming on very faintly. So just take your time. And there is a finished product. I love how this turned out. Alright my loves, it is now time to make your very own wand. You will need a paper plate, a hot glue gun, 2 paintbrushes, some hot glue sticks, and you will also need brown paint, black paint, and a chopstick. You can even use a tree branch if you want to, and you could use any color paint, but I just wanted to use black and brown. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your chopstick, take your hot glue, and start molding the handle of the wand, and you can make this look however you want to, but please be careful because I did burn 3 fingers while doing this, and yes, that really hurt and it was not fun. And then you want to wait till your hot glue cools, and then you can mold it a little bit to the shape that you want it to be, and then remember, wait for it to cool off first. Now, I promise you, it's gonna look a little sloppy and weird when you're doing this, but trust me guys, the end result is like really cute and I love how it turns out in the end. So like I said, it just looks like this for now, but once you keep molding it, adding hot glue, and you fix it up the way you want, guys, I'm telling you, it's gonna come out really awesome. Alright my loves, now it's time for the actual wand part. So I'm going to take some hot glue and I'm going to run that up and down my chopstick, and then after that, I'm going to take my hot glue gun and make some spirals around it to add a cooler effect. I really wanted to add some cool effects to my wand, so I kept adding hot glue onto it, and I just like the way that it turns out in the end because when you put paint over it, guys, let me tell you how awesome it turns out. Now I let my wand dry for a good couple of hours and then I started painting. First I did the handle, so I started painting my handle black of course, and then I let that dry for a few hours. I actually ended up letting my handle dry for a whole day because the paint just would not dry and I really didn't want to mess up my wand. So I let that dry for a whole day and the next day is when I started painting my wand part. Alright my loves, it is now time to complete our wand, so I'm just going to paint it brown, and I did about 3 coats of brown and I love how this looks. Now on my handle part, there was some parts of black that needed to be touched up, so I had to do that. So I had to end up letting my wand dry for another 24 hours before I decorated it. Now I do have a bunch of gems and rhinestones in my craft kit at home, and these are actually little button covers, so I really love how it looks and it does fit me because I'm a Gryffindor. So I just hot glued that onto there and I love the touch that this added to my wand.
Alright my babies, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave some comments down below. And don't forget, if you guys do recreate any of these DIYs, tag me in pictures on Instagram, Twitter, or snap them to me. I would love to see how they came out. And until next time, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.
I found you, girl, I like being a